after that, a translator will be here. Okay. So, bonjour à tous dans le stream. Hello. Hello, Mr. Russell. Jan.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
For sure. How you doing? For sure.
That's cool.
Or the new favorite word on the stream is you dwanky.
You dwanky, yeah.
You dwanky dozer.
So, and first, I will talk with the chat just for information and say hello for all of my audience.
Bonjour, tous là.
Voilà.
I don't know.
Thank you. Donc bonjour à tous, merci d'être venus sur ce stream, pas sur Payday cette fois, mais avec Locke, Yann Russell. Oh, thank you, Spaz, for your sub. And yes, with Locke, probably our favorite voice actor.
Well, I'm glad you said that.
Oh. But that's true. But
I might be just a little bit biased.
So, I have to make announcement on Discord. So, wait a second. So, yeah, we are here today because we will. I want to. My project was to talk with you about your job as a voice actor, and okay, the chat say it's an honor for her, and tu te rappelles de moi? Yes, Choup, je me rappelle de toi, t'en fais pas. Yeah, the chat is happy to see you.
I'm happy to see the chat too.
Can you read the chat or not?
Well, no, I'm just on with you through Discord, so I can't see the Twitch chat.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
I maybe could if I opened up Twitch, but
yeah,
maybe best not to overcomplicate things.
Yeah, that's right. You don't have a really good connection for now. So guys, aujourd'hui donc on se retrouve. Impossible de changer la qualité du stream. Aïe, je sais pas. Donc les enfants, aujourd'hui on se retrouve parce qu'on est donc effectivement on est avec Locke qui est là pour répondre à vos questions d'ici quelques minutes. Je vous fais juste un court briefing. En gros, ce soir on va donc discuter un peu de son travail, donc de voice actor, qu'est-ce que c'est d'être un voice actor et tout. Et évidemment on parlera de Payday parce qu'on est là pour parler de Payday. We are here to talk about Payday too. But not totally.
Amongst other things.
So, I need to do that. Oh, crap. Right. Okay.
That'll work.
Yeah, I have to take my list of points. Yeah, because my memory is not really cool. So, God, the chats say a lot of things. So Twitch working really shitty because we can't switch the quality of the stream for someone. C'est qui le mec avec toi? Ok, alors insert le mec avec moi, c'est le voice actor de Locke, donc Yann Russell. So Yann, insert PD memes say who are you? So can you describe yourself? Who are you?
I'm an aging British voice actor. I go by the name of Ian. Yeah. I've been an actor most of my life, with a big gap in the middle to have a proper job, if you like. So I when I was young, I was an actor, and then I wasn't an actor for a while, and now I'm an actor again.
Okay.
So that's, I don't know, who am I? I'm less than 6 foot tall, male, human, or something close to human.
Something
grey. I don't know what else. I don't know, who am I? You know what I'm gonna say? So who am I? I am the son of John Russell, who is my father. Who and you can see anybody who's been to anything, you'll see I'm not in my studio. I'm somewhere else. So I'm in my mother's house because I'm visiting the UK because my father is gravely ill. I don't want lots of people going, oh no, I'm so sad. I mean, he's 95. He's had Alzheimer's for several years. Some of the people on Twitter will know that already. And we're reaching the end of his time with us. So we'll dedicate the stream tonight to him, shall we?
Okay, so that's nice dedicate.
So who am I? I am the son of John Russell. That's who I am.
And that's a lot. I think.
I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And people in the UK can think this is Ribena if they like.
Okay. What is it? No, don't answer. I won't breach.
For those of an appropriate age, it's an adult beverage.
That's cool. So, pas de connexion. Le live va durer combien de temps? So, the chat asks for how much the time this live stream will take. So, I think we will take the time. I don't know actually.
I'm not going anywhere particularly. You know.
Yeah, sure.
If I drink too much of my adult beverage, I might fall over. You know, but you know, you can have an hour or more anyway.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
That's
comfortable.
I think it's cool. I feel like so okay. Record view, oui. Locke, le mec dans PD. Oui, Locke. Ian Russell is the voice actor of Locke. Yes, the contractor of Payday 2. But that's right. In the game, you don't have the same voice. Can you give some words?
Yeah. So I'm natively British, English, and my natural accent is what would be called received pronunciation, or RP, which just means I don't have a strong regional accent. But occasionally I seem to drop into some sort of South African voice. I'm not sure why. I just do it. It comes naturally to me now after several years, you know.
Okay. Oh God. I'm checking for question in the chat for you. Can I have hammer bag in a beautiful crate behind the mountain? Insert make reference to Beneath the Mountain heist at the end.
Sorry, I don't understand the question. What?
Yeah, no.
It's something just technical about a heist.
No, he wants to know if you can drop an ammo bag in a crate.
Now?
Yeah, now.
We're a bit busy. I'm doing an interview on Twitch. I can't do it right now.
Okay.
The chopper's there anyway, isn't it? Isn't the chopper there? Just go to the chopper, get one. It's fine.
Okay.
It's all in the back.
Donc insert, ça y est, t'as ta réponse. Donc non. So after that, first question for me: how it feels to hurt himself in game?
Yeah, you get used to it. So if you think about it, so as a full-time voice actor, I'm recording and editing my own audio for auditions daily, and recording for clients and editing the audio daily. So I listen to my own voice constantly, which, you know, so you anesthetize yourself. But I think the first time, you know, when early on, so when you know, Locke became, you know, quite a big thing, that was kind of cool. And I used to get and I still do get very excited when new content is released for games or anything else, actually, TV adverts, whatever, that my voice is featured in, because it allows you to see the final result of all the work. You've got to remember that as a voice actor, when I'm performing for, you know, Locke or whatever, I'm typically in a 4x6 box, which is formally called the Locke box. Many people will know that. I ran a poll to see what we were going to call the booth when I bought it, and it's called the Locke box. It has one window in the door, but apart from that, it's kind of grey. So there's no stimulus, and I'm not looking at, you know, if there's a bank or a street or you know, whatever, dozer coming at me. I'm not seeing any of that.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm just recording based on the lines and the context of the lines that's given to me. So when you see when the voice gets added to the picture and the music and everything, and you see that final project come together, it all sounds so much better.
Okay.
You know, everything comes together. So that's quite exciting, and particularly I like it with games. I'm not a big or regular gamer.
Yeah.
You know, especially real-time games like Payday. My reactions, my reactions.
Yeah,
are too
you're
slow.
old. We know.
You know, I just go and hide. So I've done a couple of play with Locke sessions,
Yeah.
and I just go and hide in a corner really while everybody else does everything, and you know, but I do get a kick out of seeing the final project come together. That's fun to see. You see the vision of the people that are making the thing, you know, and your voice is just one part of it, and that's quite a thrill to see that even now. The one time where it was a bit odd and kind of scary in a way. So I'm in a game called it's a Warhammer game, Warhammer 40,000 Inquisitor Martyr, and I play one of the 3 player characters called the Psyker, and there's this big epic introduction to it.
Yeah.
You know, sort of spaceship going through planets and coming to the big cathedral spaceship and all of that. And we downloaded it on my daughter's Xbox. And so we were watching it. So generally, I'm doing this stuff on a computer screen, in my studio. So I'm in a different context. I'm in the recreation room with a big TV, and then my voice comes out, and that was slightly odd when we did that for the first time. So,
okay. So
a long-winded and rambling answer to a very simple question.
Yeah.
But you'll get used to it.
Okay, so I hope answer to have his answer. It was something. No, it was eSport Funnel. So thanks for the question. Insert, oui, t'inquiète pas. En fait, Locke est présent. Insert ask for when Locke here will be here. So
I'm here already.
He's
I'm here. I haven't got the mustache and I haven't got the camo on. I've taken it off just for you for the day. How's that?
Thank you for it. Locke, have you ever played Payday 2? So
a little bit, like I said before, a little bit. But like I say, my reactions are not great. So I remember when I don't know if I should reflect on this because it's quite a controversial thing. But when the Alaskan deal was, the Lock and Load event was done, and so I got a copy of that, and I tried to play it, and I think I got out of the train and down the ramp.
Okay, yeah.
And that's as far as I got.
Oh, okay.
That's it. I kind of gave up after that because there's a lot of shooting going on in that. Well, I think there's a lot of shooting goes on in Payday anyway, but so
you reflect.
So I play Payday a little bit. I'm kind of fascinated with the idea of playing it, but I'm not very good.
Oh, okay, but you make a big part of the game, so basically you can be good at all what you do.
I think I'm better behind the scenes. Let the gang take the action,
Okay.
Hey, you guys, you're the best gang. You should go do it. I'll just be here with my computers telling me what to do. I'm pretty sure it's 55%.
Okay, nice. So, GG World say, I have a question for you. Can you say the sentence, "We're going to New York"?
We're going to New York.
Okay.
Yes, I can say it.
Yeah, you said it.
Yeah, I said it. How about that? I can say
Perfect.
it. Yeah, you are going to New York.
So a lot of people say, "Hey, Lockie!"
Hey, how you doing? You donkeys.
Okay. So questions. I think you can't answer, but that's a good question. Have you been in contact for Payday 3?
Can't answer that question.
Obviously. So, we don't know. But we hope. So...
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Okay.
It's not possible.
Yeah.
Clear. So here's a sort of a kind of a generic sort of video game development story, if you like. So when a new game is being developed, a studio will spend a lot of time working on the mechanics, the gameplay, the maps, all that stuff, developing the characters, writing the narrative, all that, and the voice actor will very often come in right at the very end.
Okay.
It's not unusual for me to receive a script,
yeah,
like an hour, 5 minutes before the session to record it.
Okay.
So when I say I can't say that, I mean equally, I probably wouldn't know any detail until the last minute anyway.
Okay.
You know,
So
a different question: would I like to be involved in Payday 3? Of course I would.
nice.
If anybody from Starbreeze is listening,
I think is any employee of Starbreeze are here. I don't think so. I think they have some other stuff to do now, something like save plan. But well,
no, I think as a business, I think my view of it is that they're on a better track now. They're on the right track now. You know, my feeling is that forward momentum, forward progress is being made. That's my feeling about it. You know, they've made announcements. You know, Payday 3 is going to be what, 21, 22?
22, 23, I think.
22, 23.
I don't remember the date, but I think it's.
I mean, a couple of years. You know, it's a couple of years away.
Sure.
So there's a massive amount of work to be done before they start recording voice lines for it.
Sure. So I can fly. Oui, je vais jouer après l'interview. T'en fais pas. Insert. Do you identify yourself as Locke sometimes just for fun, or?
Yes. So there's been a thing on Locke's Twitter at Locke Payday, for anybody who doesn't know, where we were like, family was having dinner, and you know, I guess whatever, blah 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 blah, and I say for sure,
for sure,
and my wife said, you do realise you say for sure quite a lot. So Locke's kind of invaded my life. So I went to Twitter and I said, okay, guys, give me some new words that I can use around the dining table. And that's where dwanky has come from, because that seems to be a very popular word. And it's in English, in British English, we have a word numpty, which is numpty. He's a bit of a numpty, which is somebody who's, you know, not that clever, does slightly silly things. And dwanky is kind of has a similar feel to it, I think.
When I heard dwanky, I'm thinking about the voice, not the voice, but the Finnish word of Hoxton has wanker, but it's really nice.
Wanker is probably a bit stronger.
Yeah. Okay.
Than dwanky, I think. I mean, it may be a literal translation. I don't know, because you know there's the same 4 letters in the middle, isn't there? So while you look at, maybe I should look up exactly what the Dutch translation or the South African translation of dwanky is.
I would just
no, dwanky, someone or something that is lame, stupid, uncool, or generally undesirable.
Okay, yeah. So basically
not as strong as wanker. What do you mean, you fucking wanker? You see, I could be Hoxton.
Oh, that's a good question for you. eSport Fatals ask, how did you get touched by Overkill for the voice of Locke, and what was the first react about this opportunity?
So I kind of told this story a little bit before, but it's a fascinating story anyway.
Maybe if you have a story about this, we can talk about this later. Just in.
Up to you. I can tell the story now.
I'm checking for the chat. Oh, if you want, but
no, you know, we're here. We'll take it as we work through. So I auditioned. You know, there was an open casting call for a mercenary character in our video game.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I knew, with a few lines.
Okay.
And they wanted this South African accent, so I recorded a few lines. I remember one of the lines was the line is when they're in the lift in Beneath the Mountain, and Locke says, "No, anybody know any good tunes?"
Oh yeah, right. Okay, see you.
And the audition asked you to whistle a tune.
Okay. So
I whistled the 1812 Overture because I thought that involved explosions. That would be quite a cool thing. So anyway, so that's how I got cast. It was an open casting call, and I recorded the audition lines and sent them off, and they picked me. So that's how I got cast. I did not know it was Starbreeze. I did not know it was Payday 2. I did not know the character's name was Locke at the time. It was very, very generic. And
so you don't have any info on for what you work. You don't know before you've been selected.
Not in this case. And it's not unusual. It's not completely unusual. Video game companies are terrified that their big secret of their game will be revealed before they want it to be revealed.
Yeah, sure.
So it's not unusual to audition for characters in a very anonymous way. It's not unusual at all.
Okay. So Spaz say hello and see you later for sure. Okay.
Will you coming here? See you later for sure. You're coming here.
Okay.
Bring pizza with you. Bring a pepperoni pizza with you when you arrive. Okay. I'll switch the landing lights for the chopper on in the back.
No come on. Next time I come with a chopper to you. Maybe. So how does it feel that 10,000 of people heard you? Oh, of people heard your voice and instruction every day in the game. How does it feel about this?
I'm completely honoured, blown away. No, really, it's. So I was. I'm a member of a group of voice actors, and we gather socially. Right now, we gather socially on Zoom, and we were talking a bit about this on yesterday. As a voice actor, you don't become a voice actor because you're seeking fame in any way or shape or form. It's not what you do. You're doing it because you love acting, and it's a way of doing it. But we did touch upon the subject that with something like Payday, and like you say, tens of thousands of people are playing Payday at any one time. There are, 9 million subscribed, people who bought the game. I don't know how many, 10 million people, I don't know, millions of people around the world.
Okay.
And you come to a realization that suddenly you have a level of responsibility to do the right thing, if you like. And like Locke's Twitter stream now, with now over 8,000. Thank you, everyone. Nice to see you there. More fun to be had. You have to. I think you have to be. You have to realize that what you say can influence what people think, and that's quite scary, really.
Maybe a bit. So
wear a fucking mask, okay? When you go out, wear a fucking mask.
I've
you heard it from Locke. Locke told you wear a mask. Wear camouflage mask, even better.
I've find a video of you about obviously the coronaviruses and the instruction of safety. So I will show it here just for fun. So
by all means, this is. It's been. Yeah, I don't know. We shouldn't spend all night talking about this thing, but it's become a very divisive thing, especially in America where I live normally. And my view of it is this is not a political issue. It's a global health issue. That's the reality, folks. I don't. Yes, I have actually. I was going to say I don't have any relatives that have had the virus, but I actually have. My aunt-in-law, my father-in-law's sister, has had the coronavirus. But very personally, extremely close to home, with my father being in the hospital, it's had a very, very serious impact on how we can visit him and whether we can even visit him. And I've had to fight to be able to visit him because of the whole 14-day isolation. So this is a serious business. And when you go out, do both yourself and your fellow humans a favor and wear a mask. Thank you. This PSA has been brought to you by Locke. Locke Incorporated.
Locke Incorporated. So that's a new...
Thank you so much for wearing a mask. That's really good of you.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Wear a mask, crew.
Did you see my wife's wonderful. She buys me lots of little camo related things, and she bought me a camo cloth mask, bandana thing. And so I put, I think it was a Dallas mask on.
Yeah.
And then I put the mask over the mask.
Okay.
And I posted a picture of that on Twitter. And it's an interesting question. So if the gang were off on a heist wearing their masks, should they wear a mask over their mask?
Sure. That's a lot of mask. So, ouais, non, alors bonjour à tous qui rejoignent déjà. So, hello everybody. You say hello to all of the chat in French, and I do it in English, okay?
Bonjour tous les Alice. No, that's German.
That's German. But,
everyone.
Tout le monde. So, hello everybody.
My schoolboy French coming to rescue me.
You had take French lessons? Or never?
Well, when I was at school in England, it was a requirement to take French until I was maybe 16.
Okay.
And I was never particularly good at foreign languages.
So we are to.
But and here I am. But I do have I don't know, call it a natural affinity for picking up accents other than my own. So I've been hired as a voice actor, as a professional voice actor, to record in, I don't know, I'm going to say over 20 accents. So all in English, of course.
Yeah, sure.
But, so South African you know about, but, English, British English, and then lots of different regional English accents, American accents, South African, Australian.
So you have a lot of accent in the same language.
Yes. There's a game called Chernobylite. And
I saw that. We will talk about other games after.
Okay.
Don't worry.
I perform in like 6 different accents in the one game.
Oh crap!
Not all at the same time.
So, that's a good question. Who is your favorite heister? I saw if Jiro stay the best.
As the contractor, I can't have a favourite heister. That would be unfair.
That's
Can you
right.
imagine? Can you imagine what Sydney would say if I said Clover was my favourite heister? She'd never speak to me again.
Yeah, sure. And about about Sydney, call me Sydney said to you. I'm glad I could play with you, Locke. I was really happy when that happened.
Mm-hmm.
So
good. Well, I'm glad.
So you're glad too.
I'm pleased, yes.
But TV feel words hearing Locke British accent. Because we are.
So you want me to speak like Locke for the rest of the time? Is that what you want?
No.
I'll do everything as Locke. That's fine.
Oh, come on.
So when we're talking about Payday, I'll be Locke.
Okay.
When we're talking about voice acting, I'll be me. Let's see if we can do that.
Okay, let's go. So, questions. Locke, have you ever played at Payday's Heist?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Is that the console? Is that Xbox?
It was the first Payday.
Oh, no.
No, never. Okay.
Oh, sorry. No, I haven't. Locke didn't exist during Payday the Heist, remember? I only came in like 2015.
So, basically, in the Payday's Heist, the first game, Locke was an employee of Murky Waters, so...
Well, so the canon says... But he didn't actually perform, did he? He wasn't involved in the game at all.
Oh god.
And as you discover later, actually Locke and Bane are tight.
Good friends, yeah. We know.
So maybe, well, I don't know if it's canon or not, but maybe, Locke was infiltrating Murky Water for Brain all the way back there. Who knows? We can make up whatever we want. We can invent whatever we want.
We can't know. But maybe. So, hello, bonjour à tous, hein, hello everybody,
Bonjour.
and sorry if I can say hello to all of my friends here. So, now anybody know any jokes? You know this line?
That's one of my lines.
Yes, that was of your line. Okay. I have a question as well. If you had to voice a different Payday 2 character, and if you had the predisposition to voice anyone, would you choose? Or, in other words, who's your favorite character besides Locke? Oh, we don't
Well,
hear.
as I said, you see, so I can perform in like a Northern English accent. So you know, I could probably mod Hoxton for somebody. You know, fucking wankers. So Hoxton is, you know, and God, you'll have to remind me who the Scottish one is. I can't remember her name.
Yeah, the Scottish one is Bonnie.
Bonnie, that's right. So I could do that.
But Bonnie is a girl, so.
I know. So I'd have to speak in a wee high voice, wouldn't I? Like, you know.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, I don't think in those terms. You know.
Yeah.
I'm happy being Locke. I love being Locke. Now, I'd love, you know, who knows? But wouldn't it be nice if Locke could actually be a heister? You know.
Oh, Locke.
And he could have a special weapon. He could carry around a golf club. It could be his melee weapon. It could be a driver.
I saw a mod for Payday 2 to add the golf club in game. So watch out.
There you go. I think it's a good thing.
That's a good thing. So okay.
And of course, Locke's mask would have to be camo, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, sure. I see. Like Rambo or something. Cyber, alors oui, désolé, peux pas faire de traduction parce que mon traducteur n'est pas là apparemment. Donc il faudra attendre un petit peu à ce niveau-là. Ensuite de ça, yeah. Gigi was asked to you, had you been, you had recontact by for the heist for the outcoming of Ghost Recon. I think you have something for Ghost Recon or nothing?
Not me.
You can say.
Bugger.
Bugger.
No, not me.
No, yeah. Okay.
I wish. I wish. I've got let me think. I've got 1, 2, 3,
4.
I think I've got 3 new games in the works at the moment.
Okay.
One is let me think about this. One is a sort of a anime RPG.
Yeah.
It's a small indie game that I'm helping out with. One is a very atmospheric, narrative-driven game, which I'm quite excited about. It's gonna be cool. It should be coming out in a couple of months. I haven't done all the lines for it, about half the lines for that. And then there's a third one, which I know nothing about. I've been cast as the main. They want me for the main character. I've been cast as the main character, but I know nothing about the game yet.
Okay.
Is that, you know? Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'll do that. You know.
So why?
So I'm hoping that's going to be a massive game, but I have no idea. I don't know what it is.
Okay. So Appleby is one of my friend as a collector of a legendary skin, and he said we need a Locke safe collection for skins in game. That can be a good idea.
Why not?
Totally military.
And when the safe should have camo on the outside.
Yeah, obviously. Ok, donc oui, pour ceux qui n'ont pas compris, je vais essayer de traduire rapidement. On a parlé éventuellement... Ah bah, Sydney apparemment se charge de la traduction. Parfait. Merci Sydney. Si tu arrives à faire Brox une question, est-ce que Locke a déjà touché à PD the Ice? C'est déjà fait. Secret de la collection in the Ice, donc ouais, non. Je mute le chat pendant 30 secondes. Je préfère Clover. Non, alors non, Sidney, il a pas dit qu'il préférait Clover, justement. Il a dit qu'il préférait ne pas donner de préférence. Ok. I think it's good. Pour votre costume qui te rendra encore plus beau que tu es déjà. So I can fly ask for I put some not a cosplay but something on me to be more realistic in. So I'm come back in a second, please. Wait.
Oh, okay. I'll just talk while you're gone.
I give you.
Oh, the dozer.
Oh,
there you go. I've got one of those.
Yeah.
When we were filming the cutscenes, that if you haven't played the White House heist, you haven't seen yet.
Yeah. Just a second. I won't hear you in something.
Oh,
like
okay. I was just talking to everybody else.
Yeah. Okay. No problem. Play with the chat, please.
Yeah, I'll play with the chat. So the little dozer guy, I have one of those. So they gave it to me as a little gift when we were in filming the cutscenes at the end of the White House heist, which was a fun week. It took us a whole week to do those two things, those two little things. Oh, sorry, you might not know that there are two. Oh, dear, spoiler alert. So, I don't know what else to say. And you can't speak to me. So, if you don't yet follow me, Locke, on Twitter, you can follow me at Locke Payday, and I generally like or comment on most times when people say something. I'll try and... Oh, there we go.
There we are. So,
there we go.
I saw something quite not good.
Oh yes, you need to take the murky water stuff off.
Please, for fuck's sake. Okay, murky water. So, KKK. I don't have what you said, but I think that was cool. I don't know.
I don't know what I said either.
Okay.
I think I told them all to go and follow me on Twitter. That's what I did. Just to fill time.
And that's a good point. Follow him if it's not the case, but I think it's the case. So Sydney has said Locke in GTA 6, like the dentist.
That would be great. Yeah. Tell them. Tell them to hire me. Tell them to do that. I think that'd be great.
You play at GTA or never?
Again, it's the same thing. As a fast driving game, I'd crash every 5 minutes.
Ah, yeah, right.
Rubbish at things like that.
So, okay. Next agent of Rainbow Six Siege. Locke. Okay.
Yeah, everybody wants me to be in another game. That's great.
That's
you know, flood their inboxes telling them that you want Ian Russell to be in their game as Locke. I don't know. Locke's
I think
Locke is owned by Starbreeze, so
yeah.
Probably not. You know, unless they all pay Starbreeze an enormous amount of money in order to have me in their game, which would be great as long as I get a share.
Yeah. So, time to make some publicity for you.
Sure.
Okay, so Apple's ask a question, but I think I don't think. I'm sure you can't answer to this, and you don't have the permission to answer this. So, Locke, when we update 2000 will be released?
What?
The update of Payday 2 2000.
Know.
You don't know. Not your business.
I don't know. I get asked this sort of thing. You know, when are we going to get console? Tell Starbreeze to do updates to Switch or whatever. I'm just a freelance voice actor guy, metaphorically living in the middle of nowhere in my little box, doing my little thing. And I don't think I have a great deal of influence at Starbreeze. I am fortunate that when Locke's character's going to be developed in a certain way, so when he moved from being a guest contractor to the whole business, well, the Alaska deal was the first inclination something was happening.
Yep.
Because they do contact you and they do talk you through what's going on under NDA, of course. So I got this, oddly enough, so they sent me the script for the Alaska deal before they spoke to me. and then I got an email, a hurried email following it, about 2 lines saying, "You might notice that it looks like Locke has betrayed the gang. Don't worry, there's a plan."
There's a plan.
Or something along those lines.
Okay.
And then we had this big long chat about Locke kind of replacing Bane, if you like, because Bane had been captured and all the rest of it. We had to go and rescue him.
By sorry. Okay. So Locke in Smash Bros. Game. That's gonna be cool.
Yeah, I think Locke should have a character in Super Mario Kart. How about that?
Oh please! I want to see a Photoshop of this Locke in Mario Kart. So if somebody wants to do
well, because Mario's got a mustache, Locke's got a mustache. I mean, it's a match made in heaven, isn't it?
Okay. Okay. So no, I see no question in chat. So.
Well, I'm sure you must have questions.
Oh, well, I think after a bit. Don't worry. So we have to we know already who are you, but what's your job? Super Paperwork.
What's my job? I'm a voice actor. That's what I do. I'm a voice actor. My job, in one sense, so my job is to find people who are willing to hire me to be the voice of their project. And if they say yes, well,
your job done.
That's that's their risk. And I've been at that full time for 6 years now. 6
years of sending mails to know if somebody needs
audition. Send your voice. LinkedIn, Twitter, the internet generally, Google, all sorts of places. Offering my services and saying, this is what I do. Here are some samples of what I do, and hire me.
Please, I need.
I can do this. Honest, I can. I need family to feed.
I need this money.
Well, yeah. You be careful about that, don't you? You don't. I don't think. So I learned a long time ago in business that you have to not do it for the money. You have to do it for the right reason.
Yeah, sure.
Because it's the right thing to do. You have to. So when you're creating a character for a game, you're doing it for the character's sake, for the game's sake, not for the money. If that makes sense.
In Payday, two things will come together.
I guess virtual money. Yes. Yeah. But I'm creating Locke and performing Locke for Locke's sake and for the gang's sake, and because there's a commercial transaction involved, is secondary in a way. You have to do it because it's the right thing to do. So if you're, I don't know, making sandwiches and someone asks you for a cheese and ham sandwich, it's your duty to make a good cheese and ham sandwich.
That's right.
Because then they'll pay you for it, and if you've made a really good, in Holland they would say hamkaas, then maybe they'll come back and buy another one from you. And so you're doing it because you want to make a good ham sandwich, not because you want the money for the sandwich. That makes it.
Okay, see. Yeah. So I have to send you the money for your intervention. Oh God. Okay. What I read? Quelle réaction quand il a appris qu'il doublait une voix d'un personnage principal corrompu par CrimeNet? Murky sont des soldats comme s'ils les avaient trahis. En fait, c'est Murky Water, c'est pas des soldats, c'est des mercenaires. Donc c'est pas tout à fait ça, but je peux lui demander à la limite. So, what was your reaction when you knew your character, Locke character, was corrupted by CrimeNet?
Was what?
Was corrupted by CrimeNet.
Corrupted by CrimeNet.
Yeah, you betrayed Murky Waters, so why? No, we know.
About the Alaskan deal.
Before the Alaskan deal, when when Locke organized Bin of Mountain and Burst of Sky.
I don't think I have an emotional reaction to that.
Okay, so. Okay.
We're getting deep into Payday canon lore here, and I'm not sure I've paid enough attention to understand the question, really.
Okay.
And remember back then, when I was recording Beneath the Mountain and Birth of Sky, I didn't know what I was getting into.
Okay.
I had no idea what Payday was at the time.
Okay. Oh, you never heard about Payday? Never?
No. No, it was an unknown quantity to me. So I'd recorded Locke's lines, and I'm trying to think, I'm not even quite sure I appreciated what the game was even then.
Okay.
It was like another year later, year and a half later, when I got an email inviting me to a charity stream to be interviewed as one of the characters in Payday 2.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's this? And so I was talking to those guys, and suddenly and the Twitter @Locke Payday came out of that, because they said, you know, you come on, there's going to be all these people watching, they're going to know who you are, they're going to want to talk to you, you need to have a way for them talking to you, and don't just give out your normal contacts, because they're going to blow up your inbox. Sure. So only at that point did I start having some clue about what was going on with Payday. I had no clue, none whatsoever.
I see. So what's your opinion about the Payday community now? Now you know what is Payday and what...
I am full of admiration, really, for so many people to have so much emotion invested in a video game, in that virtual world.
Yeah.
I'm humbled by it, and you know, again, I know I've mentioned it, but the Twitter account, Locke's Twitter account, is, in my small way, my little tiny way of giving back to that community that has given so much to me. You know, I don't get paid for that. That's just me. That's just a voluntary thing that I do, because, well, it's fun actually to do. Sure. You know, and this kind of thing is fun to do. I enjoy, you know, in my own small way, if I can give something back to the community that has given so much to Payday 2, I think that I owe that. I think it's the right thing. We were talking about this, the right thing to do. I'm astonished, really, and I think as a game, I don't know if this is true or not, but gotta be one of the most loyal communities of a game that's ever existed. And you know, I doff my hat to you. You're all wonderful.
Your beret.
My beret. There you go. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I'm humbled by it.
Okay, so my translator is here, so I think I will add him in the conversation. Akira. Okay, so Akira is translate actually in the chat, so okay, that's cool. We can continue with this. Oh, okay. So Sydney say you become a star, but you don't deserve for it. Yeah, you deserve, but you don't waiting for it.
You don't deserve. What do you mean you're a be gone, foul star?
Foul. Sorry, no. But you don't waiting for it. So that was not your objective.
No, of course not. And I don't think actually many people. If you set out, if your motivation is to be famous, you are inevitably, I think, going to fail.
Yeah.
I think it's a byproduct. And again, I think, so, you know, if you're back in the 1950s, you know, the big Hollywood glitzy stars and all that, and that's still somewhat the case. But the generations growing up now, their principal forms of entertainment are not Hollywood movies. Their principal forms of entertainment are video games and maybe anime, and the Comic-Con explosion is part of that. And it's astonishing to me that for that community of people, the voice actors that voice their favorite characters in whatever anime it is, whatever video game it is, have. If you think that, you know, the teenagers looked up to the rock and roll bands and the movie stars of days gone by, and now they're looking up to voice actors.
Sure.
You know, and I think we're unprepared. This is a shock to us because we've always been like underground. You know, we're the greatest secret that nobody knows about, and now suddenly our names are being bandied around in
and appear
and things, and you know, we have to figure out how best to deal with that, and so in my small way dealing with that is to communicate, you know, and to talk to people, and you know, I'm just a normal guy actually,
and that's what you're here now, basic.
Well, and it's interesting the way that reality blurs with the virtual world, that I'm, if you like, I find myself needing to both understand and be Locke at all times, as well as myself, and be able to somewhat discuss Payday in terms of Locke's appreciation of the real world, and I fail at that a little bit. I'm sorry to say, but you know, do my best.
You do your best. That's and thanks for this, because I think you have invested a lot of your life. Oh God, sorry, someone make a donation. Thank you. It's Apple. Thank you, Apple, for your donation. I think I will. Wait a second. Yeah, that's cool. You can say it now.
Okay, thank you for your donation. That is very kind of you. You are not at all a donkey.
A donkey. Alors, on parle ici de changement d'époque en rapport à... Ok, so... C'est inspecteur, oui, donc on a déjà répondu à cette question. Apple suggests to you to try to play Payday 2 in VR. So...
Well, then I gotta have a VR headset and everything.
Yeah. And you're old, we know. Sorry.
No, well, you know, yeah, thanks, you know. One of the things, so again, it's about this interacting with the community. So much of the community is a great deal younger than I am, and that helps keep me young. It helps me, you know, it's fun.
It's fun.
Fun for me.
Yeah. So okay, chats are good. I think I have something to show to the people. So I've downloaded.
All right, you hussies. So we had a request for
no.
Locke to say this in
I will show.
Me running down the street with a towel around my waist at home.
I will show something to the chat. It's a video from your channel. Ian Russell voice actor talents reel 2019.
Oh, my video game reel.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so you can see it.
I've seen it.
But you know already the video, so.
Hello to you.
Okay.
Yeah, every voice you hear is mine on that reel. Every single voice is me.
So we are.
I'm closing on the source of the inquisitorial
Warmer,
signal
Warmer
assigned
40K.
to investigate. It has an ancient encryption used by the Holy
Oh, that's the
Orders.
first one. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's authentic, but extremely old. Chernobyl.
Chernobyl.
It took everything from me. Everything but my life.
Can I top up my app?
Yeah,
Now,
take.
It has come back fully.
Officer, the captain's injured. We need to evacuate immediately. Keep a bird's eye on these dive bombers. They're coming from the village.
I can tell you're quite the warrior. I'll be waiting for you. All the way at the bottom. If you have a second, would you mind helping an old squash like me with a puzzling problem?
Watch your foot in. Take it slow. No, get back. Slack the lifts and lower the boats. The whole crew will be on us.
Our escape chopper is out here.
Oui, c'est lui qui
But
fait les
you will
voix.
also see a lot of radar equipment. With this, they could follow us anywhere we could fly to.
Looks like you're riding into the Reaper's territory. These guys make Genghis Khan look like a vegan. So watch your back. This is an obscenity. I'll take every last one of you with me.
I can show my superiority.
I will teach you about sacrifice.
My darling Nadia,
And we are at
I
S9.
leave
After
this
that,
to
we'll
you,
stop.
not to excuse myself, but to give you some measure of understanding.
Even abandoned by our masters, our hunger still remains.
With each new step, there comes a new question. With no easy answer.
Okay, so we've watched some of videos, and you was selected for the best voice actor of 2019, and
Nominated.
nominated.
I didn't win. I didn't win.
Okay, and for 2020, you know, or
I've been nominated again. That was originally should have been announced in May, but the coronavirus created a delay, so that's going to be in September now. So we'll find out in September. So 2019, I was nominated for the Warhammer, the game, and for 2020, I've been nominated for my work in Chernobylite.
okay. So that's
It's live from
Chernobyl. You have a Russian accent for in this video.
Ukrainian.
Ukrainian.
Chernobyl is in Ukraine.
Yeah, that's right.
Which
Sorry.
sounds a little bit South African when I'm, you know.
That's the.
I have to be a little bit careful because it is very easy sometimes to slip
Okay.
from one accent to another. So Scottish to Irish is another one I find difficult to. So very occasionally you have to perform in one accent and then drop directly into another. I'm narrating an audiobook at the moment.
Yeah.
And Scottish, Irish, English, and Welsh and American accents all feature so far. So there's a dialogue between two characters, and one is Scottish and one is American. You've got to jump between. So very occasionally, and so Scottish to Irish and Irish back to Scottish, that's difficult. Not that I have to do it very often, but South African to Russian is all but impossible.
So you can't make the voice acting for Locke and for Vlad just after.
I'd have to just have a moment, you know.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Well, and Ilya is from the Ukraine. He's not Russian.
Yeah. Okay.
Who plays Vlad?
Yeah. Nice. Okay. So.
I had the pleasure of meeting.
You know him, and you talk with him a lot, I think.
A little bit. Like the people. So from the cutscene filming, the people that I'm
you're talking
closest to is Eric and Damien. Probably.
Yeah. Are you talking about the movie, like the real end of Payday 2? Or are you talking?
Yeah, the cutscenes at the end of the White House.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You had tell me some stories about this cutscene, so we will talk about it after.
It was a hell of a week.
Yeah, and we will talk after that.
In a moment. Okay.
In a moment, yeah. Thank you.
Hold on to that.
So, who was your life before Payday 2? Like your. When I say your life, I think about your job, not your house life.
Well, I don't know. How far back do you want me to go?
Sorry.
How far back do you want me to go? You know, the first 20 years of my life, I lived the life of a child and a teenager.
No, maybe maybe something
college,
just maybe something like 5 years before.
So okay, so so the story I'm going to tell then is how my career as a voice actor got started, because that starts in 2012.
Okay.
So it's the Olympics year in London, 2012, and for Christmas, my wife bought me, because what do you buy the man who has everything? Excuse me. She bought me a workshop event, it's a one-day event in London, at a studio in London, an introduction to voice acting.
Okay.
Because I didn't know her when I was doing stage acting back in my 20s. So she knew I'd done a bit of acting, but she didn't know anything about it. And she thought, oh, that's interesting. I'll buy that for him as a Christmas gift.
Okay.
So that was Christmas 2012. So sometime during 2013, I got on a train and I went up to London and arrived in a room full of people who, you know, that ice-breaking thing, you all have to introduce yourselves.
Yeah. Sure.
And all these people would go, you know, I've been on the stage doing this, and I've been on the TV doing that, and, you know, I've been in doing all this, that, and the other. And we get to me, and I say, at the time, you know, I work for a bank.
Okay. So
And there was a toss-up whether they laughed, you know, what are you doing here? You're not an actor. Or hate, you know, work for a bank, get out.
so before
How dare you?
so before Payday 2, you was a bank employee.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And I'm not going to go into too much detail about that. 'Cause
Yeah, no problem.
That's boring, really.
Yeah, sure, no
But
problem.
I spent 25 years in the finance industry.
Okay.
And, you know, I worked my way up. Anyway, so I would go to these workshops, blah, 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 blah. And I worked for one of the large financial institutions in the UK. And then, of course, the whole credit crunch thing was going on. You know, and banks were going like this. They were shedding people.
Yeah.
And during the period of 2010 to 2014, basically they were consolidating, so you had to reapply for your own job several times.
Wait a second, please. Okay, for the for your story, I will disable the alert box.
Whatever that means.
It's the alert for donation as other thing like this. When someone give me some money, I have an alert with a music and an animation on the stream.
Oh, so somebody donated. Well done, you.
Yeah, it's Kate Crystal. So thank you. The camera is here, not here.
Thank you. You're a very good person. So that's how. The organisation I was working for, it got to a point where I just said, I've had enough of this. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm leaving.
Okay.
I volunteer. I will fall on my sword. Let me go. I'm done. If I stay, I'm going to have a heart attack. All this kind of thing. So they let me go.
Okay.
And my wife is American, so we decided at that point, 2014, we're going to move to America.
Yeah.
Her mum had passed away, so she wanted to spend some time with her dad. So we moved to America, and that's the point at which I was now unemployed.
Okay,
so I'm like, okay, and I've
you
been
don't have any job
doing this voiceover-y rubbish workshops and things. I'll give that a go.
Okay. So
I'll do that. Oh, that'll be a laugh. I'll do that. So I bought a microphone. This microphone,
Yeah.
I still own it, still use it. I bought that in 2014. End of 2014, and started auditioning and making myself known to the industry.
Okay.
And at the end of 2015, just 1 year after I started, I bagged the Locke deal.
Okay.
I became Locke. I feel completely like the luckiest man in the world that within 12 months of starting, I snagged a major role in a major game. As I've said before, I had no idea at the time that that's what it was, but that's what it's turned into.
Okay.
And I'm eternally grateful.
It was a good.
So what was my life before Locke?
Yeah.
You know, I spent a couple of 3 years figuring out what I was going to do, and I ended up deciding to have a go at being a voice actor after a 25-odd year career in finance.
So everything started with moving to America and
Well, everything started
gift
with my
from
wife
yeah,
buying me a
that's
Christmas
right.
present.
That's yes,
Actually,
that's a good Christmas present.
that's a great, yeah. She's eternally grateful. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
So thank you to your wife.
Locke would not exist
But
without her.
so yeah,
You have
thanks.
lots to thank her for.
Say thank you to your wife when you're
I will.
at home.
Next time I speak to her.
No problem.
Well, because she's not here. She's still in America.
Yeah, sure.
I'm in the UK.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Okay, good.
I'll pass on the community's gratitude. How about that?
That's cool. So I don't think you had only 1 year of practicing as voice actor before getting your job.
Well, I don't trading as a voice actor.
Okay.
Practicing maybe for 2 years before that.
Yeah.
And don't forget that I spent maybe a decade as a stage actor.
Okay.
In my younger days. So it wasn't that I had no experience of performance in any shape or form.
Yeah. Okay. But so you had experience, but I think that's cool.
I tried to be a famous actor and failed miserably. So I think I went and got a proper job, and 25 years later became an actor again.
Okay. I saw something like yesterday. Mr. Josh Len, the player of Hoxton, the actor, he's a coach, life coach support, and he in one of his video he said you don't have to be afraid of fail. So correct. I was thinking correct. About this, and it was fun.
Correct. My phrase for that is feel the fear and do it anyway.
So you have the good.
If you don't do it, you'll never know whether it would have worked or not.
Yeah.
The sure way to fail is to not do it, because then it'll never happen, will it?
Sure. Okay. So your first experience in Payday 2 was for the Beneath the Mountain and.
Yeah.
And Birth of Sky, so we don't have something to say about this, but if you have a story about those two heists, you can maybe tell him.
They were recorded on this microphone.
Okay.
If that's of interest. I didn't have a proper studio at the time.
Yeah.
I was so new into so you might be familiar with the idea. In America, they often have what they call a walk-in closet.
Okay.
Cupboard where you hang your clothes.
Yeah.
And that was my recording area. So the first iteration of Locke was created in a wardrobe with that microphone, and me probably quite hot and sweaty. I imagine you can't have that still happens now, because you can't have. If it's hot outside, you'd normally have the AC running. You can't, because it's too noisy. And if it's cold outside, you can't have the heat running. So, not that I have a problem with cold, because jumping around in a isolated box gets quite hot anyway. So it's when it's hot outside and you're jumping around inside a hot box that it becomes extremely hot. It is not unusual for me if I've got a long session. I'll lose 2 or 3 pounds in weight over the course of a day performing, because it's so hot. It's like a sauna. And those were, remember that when I did those, they were once and done. That was it.
Okay.
I recorded them. 2 heists. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
That was it, as far as I knew. We're on to the next thing, which was probably some corporate read for some small company in the middle of nowhere, telling people how wonderful their hazmat suits were.
Okay. So just thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah, thank you. Goodbye. I received my money, and
sure.
And away you go. What's next? Audition.
Yeah.
But when you reflect back on them, I realise now. So if you look at them and you look at how Locke is now and how Locke was then, he's actually not changed that much, despite everything that's gone on. I mean, I think his character is maybe a little more relaxed.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
I think we've created a bit more personality over the time with him. But those heists, they're good heists.
Yeah, but in Beneath the Mountain and Birth of Sky, we or it's my case. In my case, I've totally I was thinking, yeah, this man is just here for business, and Locke is just here for business and nothing more. But
he basically enforces them to do it.
Yeah,
he?
Sure.
He says, "Do this for me, otherwise I'm going to bring you down."
Yeah, that's right.
That's what he says.
But after those two heists, we've where is my English?
So I'm supposed to be doing this in Locke's voice. I'm sorry. Talking about Payday, I'm supposed to be Locke.
Sure, but yeah, in the now all of your heists like Tijuana, fuck. Tijuana,
yes.
Yeah, and
Silk Road. The Silk Road.
You're you're more relaxing and more with friends. Just you're not just here. Locke, not just here for.
I think so. Locke has. I think the relationship between Locke and the gang has changed.
Yeah.
So they, as is expressed, I think, by Dallas in the beach scene. He says, you know, Locke, he stuck through with us.
Yeah.
You know, rightly so. I'm a good guy, really. And I think there's a line, it might be in Tijuana, I'm not sure, where he talks about my boys or my gang.
Ah, yeah, right.
He's taken ownership. You know, they're his
Yeah.
now. He's not helping Bane out anymore.
Yeah, sure.
They're his guys. You know, and he has a personal investment.
Yeah.
In the team.
The new leader.
But let's not forget. Well, I'm not quite sure where this will go, but let's not forget that he must have, if you think about it, he has quite a dark background. Locke.
Yeah.
He's relaxed at the moment. He's relaxed with the gang. He's comfortable with the gang.
Yeah,
But there's a dark side to him in there too.
Like his mission in the Middle East. Yeah,
well,
I remember this line.
We don't really know that much about his past, really. You know, it's hinted at. You know, he worked for MI6 and he worked for, you know, the CIA.
For agencies or something.
We don't quite know what he did and where he was really, and so there is. I think that as an actor, it would be kind of interesting to reveal some of that somehow. I don't know whether that come out. That's not my job to do that, but you know, you're always looking for, you know, characters need to be multifaceted. They need to be interesting. They need to be three-dimensional.
Okay.
And I think there are, for me, I think there are sides to Locke's character that we've not really seen too much of. You know, I think it's hinted at right at the beginning with the Beneath the Sky, where he makes a very serious threat in order to get what he wants.
So much thing.
You know, it might be interesting to explore that.
Yeah, okay. Then maybe
if you're listening, Starbreeze.
Again. Oi, we are talking about you.
Yeah, there you go.
Crap. So, crap.
A lot of good people at Starbreeze. A lot of good people there.
Yeah. I like a lot of Michael Normark, the new CAO of Starbreeze. He's a really cool guy. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's a good question from Sydney.
Again?
Yeah.
Hey, all right, Sydney, how you doing, my lover? How are you? Yeah?
Oh, my...
Right.
Oh, God. Oh, sorry. Okay, so his question is... do you know if the cutscene of the White House was a secret, or you don't have any idea of this? You're just supposed to acting, and you had any info of this cutscene is the final cutscene, and it's a secret in game, or you don't have because there is two cutscenes. There is the normal one for the
Yes.
For the death of Bane. Might be
The funeral.
there's a
scene,
funeral
yeah.
scene, and there is the beach scenes. Yeah.
Mhm.
So you do you know the beach scene was a secret or not?
Did I know that it's a secret?
Yeah.
In the
In-
sense that,
what-
you have to discover it in the game.
No. Yeah. Okay.
I know that.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
what you mean.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think that was. Yeah. I think.
Spoiler
That's,
alert.
Yeah. Sure. No. Oh, that's make a lot of time now. I think everybody here have unlocked the cutscene. Okay. About this cutscene, a lot of things to say about this. So you said it was in Spanish.
They flew everybody to Spain.
Yeah, to Spain. Yeah, right. You don't know the place. You said it to me.
Well, what I know is that we flew into Barcelona and we stayed in a hotel in Barcelona the first night, and then they put us in a bus, and then we ended up somewhere else.
And the story said you don't know. So when
The funeral scene was filmed first.
yeah,
I'm gonna say on the Monday, and only Eric and I were there at that time, and everybody else flew in, I guess, Monday or Tuesday,
okay,
and then we got in another bus and went off to wherever the beach was.
okay.
Stayed in another hotel somewhere else. I don't know where. Somewhere, presumably somewhere within about 60 miles radius of Barcelona.
Okay.
But I couldn't tell you if it's north or south or east or west. I have no idea.
Okay, so you don't have any idea. We have to check with Starbreeze or Overkill to know.
Go Google Earth might help you. I don't
Google us, maybe. So if we see a Mayan temple in Spanish, oh god.
What was interesting? So I don't think that's actually there.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so too. But okay.
But the funeral scene location, the kind of the carvings and that, again, I'm not sure if they were actually there or if they were props that were brought in, but they were all there. When I arrived, the steps and the
Everything, yeah.
the gargoyle-y things were all there.
Okay. And
everybody had an umbrella except me.
yeah, we know.
I got very wet many times.
Clearly in the cutscene we see that he was
But
really.
you only see one version of it.
Oh, one version of right.
Right? So it's filmed from multiple different angles
Okay.
to be able to put the thing together. So I got rained upon, I don't know, 12, 15 times, something like that. And so the green beret, the beret,
Yeah.
there's so you got the wool beret, and then there's a hem here, around here to hold it all together. So the green dye started running. So when we were finished, I would take the beret off, and there would be green line round my head.
Oh god.
And the beret, you could wring it like this, and about a pint of water would come out of it. At least half a liter of water would come out of it, and the camo, I was just completely. It was like I might have been sat in a bath, completely soaked.
Yeah.
So they have to dry you off every time, and I've got all these girls round me, howling me down. It was lovely, really. You know, and they're all concerned for your well-being. It's very nice, but quite uncomfortable in many ways.
So that was your first experience as an actor and voice actor, or never you have already play in a movie, not movie, but cutscenes or something like that?
I had I had 10 years on the stage, but in front of camera.
Front of camera.
Like a very small thing in a British soap opera for one day, as a background talent. So really, probably, I think it's fair to say that would be my first front of camera. You know, this is my face. Here's the camera.
Yeah.
And, you know, in full
Yeah.
effect. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
So your first experience was really with. Oh, that's strange to say. Sorry.
Yeah. I get it.
You got it.
But then this machine, this sort of huge machine up in the trees,
Okay.
just pouring water down.
So you was really wet for this
Yeah, very wet.
cutscene.
So everybody else had an umbrella, and I didn't. So I got wet, and they didn't. And then we go to the beach, and I'm also still in the camo with the woolen beret.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody else is now changed into shorts and Hawaiian shirts with a sun canopy over them. You know.
Yeah.
And there's me out on the rocks
With the golf club.
with in the full sun with a woolly hat and full camo gear on. So I got the worst of it both times, actually.
So,
I feel.
So the first one you are really wet, and for the second cutscene you was really
Hot.
yeah,
Hot.
and wet too, because I know how you feel when you
Well, wet on the inside. Yeah. So you can't see it. You can't see it in the film, of course. But so if Locke is kind of facing out towards the sea, and the camera is looking up at Locke.
Yeah.
Behind him, there's like a little drop.
Okay.
And there's a girl hiding down there with an umbrella.
Okay.
And between scenes, when they were setting,
you was going.
With her umbrella and hold it over me.
Okay.
To try and keep me a little cooler. It was very sweet.
Okay. I checked the chat. Oh yeah, Sydney will leave in the France. Sud, yeah, sud of France. I don't know who you said sud. Akira, comment tu dis sud de la France? Le sud, j'ai totalement north, east, south. Yeah, right.
I can translate for you. Don't worry.
Yeah, thank you. Come back for all of my life, please. No, I'm kidding. I won't. I need to play. So if you want to play one day.
What's Sydney asking?
No, it's not an asking, because she lives in the south of France, and she said the Spanish is in the just near. What I said? Crap! Sorry, I'm totally tired.
So if she's in the south, if she's like right in the south west corner of France, she can nip over the mountains and go to Barcelona.
Yeah.
Hunt out the beach. She can see if she can find it.
we need to find this bitch. Oh yeah, we need. And Locke, love. Good luck. Oh,
good luck.
That's not a good joke, I think. Oh
bad
god.
puns.
Yeah.
Watch out! There is a pun about.
Take it and you see nothing. There's some chips. Film chips.
Okay, casino chips.
Yeah, casino chips. But yeah,
Do you want to know?
Okay. It's good. So, for the second cutscene, I think a lot of body here. Yeah, the beach scene. I think about a lot of body have to heard the story you have about this one. I was thinking about when you have started to play on it for this one.
So
the hours and other.
If you look at the light, when you watch that, then you see Locke teeing up, and the light in that it's quite yellow, and there's a reason for that, because it's somewhere around 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. So we talked about how I was exposed to the sun,
Yep.
So they were quite kind in one way, that they wanted to film me hitting the golf balls at first sunup, so that it would be cooler. So my call time was like 5:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And Mira, who plays the butcher, she also had a similar call time, because we did the briefcase scene also.
Yeah.
Afterwards, so she and I arrived at the beach in pitch black. It was pitch dark when we arrived because you've then got to go through makeup and costume and all that stuff. So yeah, it was an early start, and then so they put me up on the rock.
Yeah.
Now I'm an actor. Okay, I've performed characters in front of people before. That wasn't a real big problem, but I'm not a professional golfer, and so I mean I play golf, but so there's an unfamiliar set of golf clubs, and I'm wearing combat boots.
Yeah.
And combat gear, and I'm up on a rock, and it's not very flat. And they say, okay, so we're going to film you hitting the golf balls. I'm like, oh, okay. Like this. And so there's, I don't know, 20, 30 crew, cameras and ADs and directors and makeup people and all this, and the stunt people with the golf ball that explodes and all this. And so the very first thing that I had to do, you were talking about, you know, first things. The very first thing I had to do was to hit a golf ball.
Yeah, that's the first scene we seen. Yeah. And
I'm very proud that I smacked it 200 yards straight out into the bay. It was perfect. I didn't miss-hit a shot at all. Every single one I hit really well. So I'm very proud of that, actually.
So you...
No, I didn't hit the boat.
You don't... crap. Your answer to my next question. Oh, God. And a shark? Maybe you have hit a shark? No?
I'm sure there are too many. Who knows, because they'd be below the water. I don't want to spoil people's version of reality, but I think the boat might have possibly been added in post-production.
Oh no, truly? Ah,
maybe.
Snap.
There was a real boat down on the beach. There's a little dirigible down on the beach.
Oh crap! But I remember.
Really shoot at me. Hit the golf ball.
Definitely. I remember when I saw the medic bag boat for the first time. I remember I was with Akira, Sydney, and my girlfriend Kate. And when I saw the moment of medic bag on the boat, I remember the reaction of all of this body and said, "Oh, he does it!" And yeah, that was a good reference to Community. Because this line is so known by all of this community. I need a medic bag. So yeah, basically it's this.
Yeah. Well, I think it's a great name for the boat.
Yeah, I think too.
Perfect name for the boat.
Yeah. So overused and memes. Yeah. I need a medic. Yeah, chat.
Yeah. So now everybody is typing. I need a medic bag.
Yeah. Okay. And it's the music. I don't know if you know the PSA Dallas on internet. It's a video on YouTube.
Okay.
Maybe you should watch it because it's PSA made by General Mike Badass.
Oh yeah, I know him.
You know him, and he do this video of Dallas saying a lot of time this line. And it's the sound when somebody make a donation on my live stream.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Other is line. Others of the alerts are lines recorded by Pete.
Thank you, you donkey.
I have to record it, but actually I have a line specially recorded by PT Gold, so I'm glad to this. You prefer him? Yeah, I see. But
I spoke to Pete Gold a few times. I know Pete.
You know, well, yeah. I have to try to see him.
Doesn't look like Hoxton.
Yeah, obviously, because it's Josh doing this. But I want to see him. Maybe you are the only voice actor with the Butcher maybe. You're the only voice actor doing the face of the character.
Oh, you think? Well, Chains.
Yeah, Chains.
Damien.
But Damien doing the voice acting for his character.
I think he does. He does.
Yeah, okay.
He voices Chains. Yeah. Yeah. Eric doesn't voice Dallas, does he? The guy in London voices Dallas. Josh doesn't voice Hoxton.
No, it's a bit cold for Hoxton, but I don't
it's
know
not unusual. And I believe, I don't know for sure, but I believe there was a discussion within Starbreeze as to whether I would be offered the front of camera opportunity to play Locke or not. So it wasn't a done deal at all.
Okay, yeah.
But clearly, I had enough champions that fought my corner, and I'm glad they did. It was fun.
And what you're thinking about the voice acting of Almir as the Ahudin? I can't say it clearly.
No comment.
No comments. Okay. Yeah.
I think the safest thing to say here is no comment. I'm not going to comment on that. I'm not going to. He did great. Of course he did.
Yeah, sure. But he has some experience because he's already voice acting on every Christmas heist. For all Christmas heist, he's doing the voice acting. So yeah. But I would like to know your opinion about this. But
it's marvelous, darling.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
In the same way, who's my favorite heister? It's not fair to pick one. I'm not going to. It's not my place to comment on somebody else's ability to perform or not. It's not my place to do that.
But it's your job, so maybe you have some. You have already.
It's my job to criticize and feedback to myself.
Yeah.
I don't think if I was casting a character for a video game, then I have input. Then I have a degree of that person's better, that person's not right for that role.
Okay.
But it's not my place to do that.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, no problem. So, okay.
The community can have at it, but not me.
My opinion is clear. I love the job of Almir, so I can't. I
think Almir's a good guy.
Yeah. So okay. I think that's make 1 hour and a half. Times go really fast with you. So
I talk a lot.
You talk a lot. Okay, but it's cool. That's why you're here. It's for hearing your opinion and your experience of Payday and your experience as a voice actor. Yeah. Okay, so
yeah. So all the people out there who think it'd be great. I'd like to be a voice actor. I mean, I am. So there are. How do I describe it? There are lots of people who play around with their voice, mess around with characters, and impersonate this, that, and the other. And their family go, "Oh, you're great. You should be a voice. You're great. You should do that." I mean, clearly they're not. They don't have a professional opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people who do that are probably not going to make it as a voice actor. But, and here's the big but. I was that guy. I was the guy that made silly voices around the dinner table, and my wife bought me a one-day introduction to voice acting as a result, as a gift. And look where I am now. 6 years later, I've been nominated Gaming Voice Actor of the Year 2 years running. I've been nominated UK Male Voice Actor of the Year 2 years running. This year I've been nominated as Animation Voice Actor of the Year as well. So if you have a dream like that and you want to give it a go, give it a go. Don't let people say, "Oh, your family can't decide whether you're any good or not." Well, that's kind of true, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't give it a go.
Okay.
How's that?
Good sentence for this for this ends, I think, because I think I have to stop now. I will go.
Okay.
I will go play. So I think you won't. You said it already. You won't play in game
No.
for now.
Right now, I'm on Wi-Fi,
Yeah,
my laptop, and it's
You are-
not a good idea.
for
And I'm deep into my second adult beverage, so it's probably not a good idea.
okay.
My reactions are probably even slower.
Even slower now? God.
Even slower.
You are.
I might think they're faster, but they're probably not.
I
So
see.
listen, everybody, thank you so much. If you turned up and you listened and you had some fun, I'm really, really pleased. Thank you so much for turning up.
Okay. So Locke say thank you to for you all. I think thank you. I say to. I think too. I will stop the stream now. The camera is here. I don't know why I watch here, but the camera is here. So I will restart the stream after. Now I stop the stream for to Locke. Thank you, Jan, for your participation.
Merci beaucoup. Yeah, très bien.
Nice. That's nice.
See you again, everybody.
Yeah.
See you soon.
See you soon.
And whenever the next heist comes out, I hope to see you there.
See you soon, and thank you. Maybe we can do another live stream with you. I don't know if you are open to this. Maybe. Sure.
I'm always open to giving back to the community. Not every week, you know.
No, obviously no. Okay. So
And you're not the only person asking. I have other people who ask too. So
yeah, obviously. So
all right. Hey, let's say bonsoir. Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir. Allemand.
Goodbye. Thank you for all,
Everyone.
and see you later. Goodbye.
Alligator.
Alligator.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Oh, good. What's this stream? Wouh. Ça fonctionne, c'est bon. Ou pas. Je crois que ma caméra est cassée.